have had every type of job in this world. So my background is in education. So I went to school for secondary education, but then I realized like, I don't really like these kids. And so I want to get up out of here. They're not paying enough. And then life happening with personal things where it was just like, you know, when I originally came out here and I got the position as a dispatcher, it wasn't with the thought process of, oh, I'm going to use this to go into the trucking industry. It was just like, they going to give me this job, it's in the right place, it's paying the right amount of money. But then it allowed me to continue to learn even more about logistics and stuff. I had been working some positions I had held with other companies. It had logistic pieces to it, right? Whether it was me being responsible for verifying the proof of deliveries. And so over time, I just became this arsenal of information. But from college, when I left there, never got a degree. Right. Just said, no, this is not for me. I'm going to figure something else out. And I just started beginning working in different industries and learning. And then when I did realize that trucking and transportation and logistics was the way to go, I became intentional about all of the jobs that I would get at that point, and it led to here.
Okay. And so with all of those things that you guys learned from those previous jobs, do you find that those skills that you had from the previous things that you were doing were transferable to running and your business and making it successful?
Absolutely. Just being a student, first and foremost, I feel like anyone before you become an entrepreneur, so you have to have that feeling of working for a job. Some people like the millenniums before me, of course, I'm 33. So people before me now, most people are already getting into being entrepreneurs, like from the get-go, because their parents most likely is still kind of fresh, kind of young. And so they're already doing their own thing. Right. But getting into it, leadership skills, customer service, being able to serve other people, things of that nature, you really have to learn all of those skill sets ahead of time. I feel like prior to trying to be an entrepreneur, because as you become an entrepreneur, you learn so many new things. You have to learn how to solve problems, you know, ahead of time, things of that nature. So it's so many different avenues that I feel like that has taught me, that has led me up until this point of being an entrepreneur, because it's just so many missing pieces that you don't realize that every job that you have leads you up to the point, to me, of becoming an entrepreneur. Okay. Whether it was working at, you know, a shoe store, working at a retail shop, working McDonald's, anything like that. Customer service at hand, any service-based company, okay? Anything that's service-based related, you have to have some sort of customer service skills to be able to even have a conversation with people, you know, and be able to probe and ask different questions, things of that nature. So all of those different skill sets, just how to articulate your words, things of that nature, all of that stuff plays a major part, I feel, into becoming an entrepreneur. And you have to have those skill sets in place as you continuously constantly learn, because there's so many other things that you're still going to learn that you need to put in place in order to continue to be successful as an entrepreneur.